Alright, guys, so I got a classic here, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Came out in 1986, it's PG-13, it's only an hour and 43 minutes. Now, the cast is, I wouldn't say extensive, but there's definitely a lot of talent in it. You have Matthew Broderick, who plays Ferris Bueller. You have Alan Ruck, who plays Cameron Fry. You have Mia Sara, who plays Sloane Peterson. You have Jeffrey Jones, who plays Ed Rooney. And actually, I didn't realize until watching it again. Jennifer Grey from Dirty Dancing plays Ferris' sister, Jeannie. And then we have a cameo of Charlie Sheen, which I found very interesting when I first watched this. Now, the premise of the film is exactly what it is. It's Ferris having a day off. And when I first watched this, I'm not going to lie, I tried to do what he did to get out of school and it didn't work. So, I mean, definitely don't, if your parents are very much into the older films, don't try it because you're just going to look stupid like I did. So, like I said, the premise of the movie is it's all centered around Ferris and how he wants a day off from school. And, the whole film, he's trying to have, basically, he's just trying to have fun. He's like, there's more to life than school. There's more to life than, responsibilities. And he tries to explain that to his buddy Cameron, who is very depressed and he hates his life. So Ferris is worried about him and he decides to bring him in on this adventure. And then he brings his girlfriend Sloane, and the three of them are just kind of like the three amigos. And throughout the whole film, you join them on their day, and you realize that friendship is everything. And at the same time, you realize that there is jealousy among plenty of people. So his sister Jeannie, she's mad throughout the whole film for a good portion of it because, she's mad that Ferris is able to get away with all this stuff. And he doesn't get caught by the parents, and, excuse me. But then on the same aspect, you have, I think Ed Rooney is the assistant principal, but, he decides that he wants to try and go out and bust Ferris in the sly. And it's kind of like a whole little catch and mouse. Sorry, cat and mouse. You know, you sit there and you just realize that, sometimes you do need a day off. I know that there are a lot of kids nowadays that have, their parents let them take mental health days. And I feel like a lot of those are actually important because sometimes school is a lot. Sometimes life is a lot. So it's always good to have those, those days just to be yourself. And I feel like Ferris Bueller really, he really sums it up and kind of, jump started the whole, let's take a day off. His famous quote that is known like throughout all of film history is, life moves I think it's life moves too fast. If you don't stop and look around for a while, you'll miss it. And it's true. Life, we're here for maybe 90 years if we're lucky. And if you don't sit and enjoy, what's the point of living? Now, IMDb gave it a 7.8 out of 10. I give it a 5 out of 5 because even though the film was made in 86 and it was directed by John Hughes, which, if you've seen any of his other films like The Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, Uncle Buck, he's one of the best directors that we ever were we were lucky enough to experience what he could bring to the big screen. So sadly, there is no place to stream this, which is very strange and very weird. But I'm sure you can rent it on Amazon, like Prime Video or something, or even Fandango, which used to be Vudu. But give it a watch. Let me know what you think, because I think that every kid should watch this movie at least once in their life.